Trump administration is preparing to accept a super luxury Boeing jumbo jet from the royal family of Qatar as a gift to be used as the new Air Force One. Four sources familiar with the planning tell NBC News. According to one of the sources, the arrangement will be done according to US and international laws in observance of ethics rules. Ownership of the plane will then be transferred to the Trump Presidential Library Foundation once his second term ends, two of the sources confirmed. Trump confirmed the gift on social media yesterday while criticizing Democratic lawmakers who say it's another example of him using the presidency to enrich himself. So, Richard, first of all, how unusual would this be? How much of a potential conflict of interest is there? And the reporting that this goes to the Presidential Library, would that then mean actually to Donald Trump to be able to fly as much as he wanted, wherever he wanted?
Unusual is a good example of British understatement, Kathy, and I want to thank you for it. It is beyond unusual. Look, this would be a massive gift. This is from Qatar to the United States. In the short run, there's questions of security. The idea that Air Force One would be coming from another country and all the considerations that go into it. This is not, shall we say, simply a normal airplane. It is configured in all sorts of ways for what it can defend against and what it's able to carry out from when it's up in the air. And then, yes, it would be transferred in, several years to the Presidential Foundation, which would then, this would become an aircraft there for the personal use for then the former president of the United States. And the idea that it's not inconsistent with U.S. law, as the Attorney General and one of the lawyers seem to have said, because the quid pro quo is not explicit. That doesn't pass the seriousness test, because obviously this would mean that the government transferring the plane would get certain considerations, or we couldn't be sure that they didn't. So I could. It's hard to imagine that people would not be. Let me put it that way. Would not be uncomfortable with this.
I just think back to recent years. If an American official traveled abroad and was given a ceremonial sword, or a leather-bound notebook, he'd have to declare it and give it to somebody at the State Department and probably never see it again. And here's a president who's going to take a 747 from another country. Are you kidding me? It's so completely different from anything we've ever seen.